All right, these are the top 5 things you need to do right now to reopen and beat your competition. All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Neil Winteregg. This is our CEO, Dr. Greg Winteregg, dentist and author. You will find out more about his book, Fun at Work, down below. Also, just released audio through Audible.
That's right.
That was a long process during all of this Corona stuff. That process took slightly longer, but it is available now as an audio book, Fun at Work by Dr. Greg Winteregg, narrated by Dr. Greg Winteregg.
You're gonna love it.
Even all the voiceovers and characters are done by Dr. Greg Winteregg.
That's me.
Today we're here to talk about, now that the country is opening back up for business, we are getting asked by people, what do I do? How do I do it? Should I do this? Should I do that? So we're gonna try and give you the top 5 things that you can do to get back into business.
I'm gonna give you a step 0
Yep.
before Neil gets into the top 5, is don't disagree with any of this. Don't disagree with any of the regulations. You have to comply.
Just do what you have to do.
Do what you have to do what the regulations say. This is not the time to be a rebel.
Right.
So, step 1.
Let's start with number 1. The most important thing that you have to do right now is you actually have to take care of all of your staff or your team members or whoever it is that's working for you. You have to make sure that they're healthy, that nobody is sick, that they are paying their bills, that they have their personal lives sorted out to be able to come back to work. And to do this, I would actually make it the job. Unfortunately, it is going to be a person's job for the foreseeable future to actually check on all of your employees. When they come in, they should have their temperatures checked. You should make sure that they are not sick, that they have not been around anybody that's sick.
And all that information needs to be recorded like in a log.
You have to have a log of the name of the staff member, what their temperature was when they showed up, make sure that they weren't around anybody sick, and you have to actually keep track of that, because if somebody does get sick and somebody wants to shut you down, you can actually say, look, this person who got sick came in on these days with no temperature. They said they weren't around anybody sick. You have to be able to show that you're actually taking care of your staff. Now, this is not just a legal thing to protect yourself. This is a care factor for your team members.
And this is also about company culture. From the top of the organization, everybody needs to really understand that we're all in this together. And this is part of creating a team environment and putting the staff, number 1, you have nothing without your employees.
Correct.
Number 2, reorganizing the workspace to comply with social distancing. So be sure that you're able to maintain social distancing with the customers and with the employees. So things are gonna have to be structured, restructured, reorganized. It might hurt your efficiency a bit, but this is just what we have to do to get open. Also, part of the reorganization is being sure that everybody has masks, gloves. If customers come in, some people are wanting a mask, some people are not. You should have some sort of a table or a display. Take a mask, have gloves there for anybody who wants to have gloves. Employees respect that also. Now, in many businesses that I've been into, all the employees are wearing masks just so the customers feel comfortable. So that's a personal decision. I would highly recommend that, just as far as making everybody feel safe when they're in your environment.
All right, number 3. So for number 3, I would say check your hours of operation. You might need to add some hours or take away hours from certain times of the week so that you can extend them during your busiest times. I can't understand why businesses that have been closed for 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks are now closed on Mondays because we just don't open on Monday. Like, you should be adding some hours. You should be extending your ability to sell your goods and sell your services. Like, I've actually seen like hair salons and places like that close on Mondays. I know you're normally closed on Mondays, but right now you have more demand for your products and services than ever before. So try and take advantage of that and get creative with how you might be able to expand the hours, work some different times that you might not, because now people are looking to be able to get your product or service.
And to Neil's point here, you have to think outside the box. Take a look at the demand and meet the demand. Hopefully you've got some sort of backlog production services to be made up. You're usually open 8 hours. Well, I would be open 10. I would be open 12 if I've just been closed for 6 or 8 or 10 weeks or more. So let's think outside the box about just hitting the supply and the demand factor of your existing customers.
Now, in addition to possibly changing your hours or extending your hours, you have to make sure that you update your Google My Business page, your website, your Facebook page, any other area where your information or hours are listed. Be sure you change that to reflect it, because I've actually personally tried to go to a couple of places that said that they were open, but they had cut their hours, or they had shortened their hours, or they changed them in some way and it wasn't listed. So I ended up going there and then I got mad and now I don't want to go back. So if you are going to expand your hours, let people know that, so that if I'm on Google Maps, I see that you are a restaurant, you are open, and then I can go. So that would be in addition to changing your hours.
4, and this is a little bit of a spin-off of what Neil just ended number 3 with, is get in communication with your existing customers in any way possible. So hang a banner out front and let everybody know that you're open. If you have email addresses, shoot an email out. Heck, even have a reopening special offer on hot items or more services that are more in demand. And let's just really, really let the public know that you are there, you are open, and really cater to the existing customers. They're gonna cut you more slack, they're gonna give you more leeway, and they'll be happy to come in earlier or stay later because you already have that great relationship with them.
Number 5. So for number 5, it's gonna tie in with the other ones, right? Now that your staff are happy and healthy, you're back to work, you're open, your hours have changed, I would do some marketing. All right, now I would not spend thousands of dollars on marketing. I would not go out and blow every piece of dollars and cents that you have, but I would do some Facebook ads or some LinkedIn ads or some Google ads that are like, hey, we are open. This is what we're doing. Contact us for a special. If you need this, we're open. Run We Are Open ads. If I'm looking for a service that you provide and there's other competition around, I'm gonna see your ad first. And I'm gonna know, hey, these guys are open now, and I am going to be able to reach out to you. So I would do anything you can to try and reach new customers as well as your existing customers. So you're gonna contact your existing customers with texts and emails and all that type of stuff. Reach out to any new customers any way that you can, through ads, through an email campaign, through your Chamber of Commerce, whatever it might be. Reach out to people and try and get as many new customers as you can to come in.
And along that line, take a look at what your competition is or is not doing. More like
most people right now are scared of spending money, and so they aren't marketing. And this is an opportunity where if you have something that you've done before that you knew worked to get you business, do it again.
Step on the gas. This is a time, if your competition is restricting hours, restricting service, then step on the gas and take those hours, get those customers, and you just might keep them.
That's right. So this was our top 5 things to do. If you have other questions or ideas about things that might work, let us know and we can do another video in the future. Stay happy, healthy, and safe, and we'll see you all next time.